So in this video I'm going to talk more about Mary in my world. I would select my playthrough, but that would also require me to remember which part of my playthrough series I'm on. What was I most recently doing? The last time I touched this world was when I was watching something from Redeemed Zoomer. Anyway, what did I say I was going to talk about in this video? Yeah, Mary. So, wait, do I have any pumpkins? No, and it looks like I do have space for pumpkins, though. Let me line up some stuff to make sure that the stuff I don't need breaks quickly. Anyway, Jesus is fully 100% God and always has been. Jesus is also fully 100% man and has been since the... Oh wait, I have pumpkin seeds. And has been ever since the incarnation. These two natures are united in the singular person of Jesus Christ. Therefore, that singular person is and always has been fully 100% God, which means that singular person was also fully 100% God when in the womb. And since that singular person was 100% God in the womb and was 100% God when coming out of the birth canal, in that case, in that sense, it is true that Mary is the Mother of God. What does this mean? I just explained it. What does this not mean? It does not mean that Mary is in any way responsible for the existence of Jesus' divine nature. Let me see what happens. I read that if you use the wrong tool, it uses up twice as much durability. It also doesn't mean that Mary is herself a divine being. It does not mean that Mary is the mother of the Father or the Holy Spirit. Oh look, it dropped. Sometimes if you mine stuff with the wrong tool, they don't actually drop. It does not mean that Mary pre-existed God or even pre-existed Jesus' divine nature, since that would obviously be impossible. Now, hurry up and run out of durability. Now, what happens if you don't believe that Mary is the Mother of God? Well, if you're not a Christian, then this is of no consequence to you. A sheep. But if you are a Christian, then, and you don't believe that Mary is the Mother of God, then it's probably because there's some part of it that you don't understand. Please rewatch the portion in which I talked about what this doctrine does entail and what it does not entail. How do I make a blast furnace? How to craft a blast furnace.
In order to craft a blast furnace in Minecraft, players will need to combine a furnace, 3 pieces of smooth stone, and 5 iron ingots at a crafting table. This answer is from Sportskeeda.com.
Where was I staying? It was in a village. I will ascend the mountain like Moses did to see if I can find my village from there. Anyway, many modern Protestants reject this doctrine because they do not understand what it means, or more importantly, they don't understand what it doesn't mean. And keep in mind that I am a modern Protestant saying all of this. Now I'll go down. I want to find some iron ingots. Can I make sand? Okay, I can't smelt stuff with seeds. Don't even know I was trying. I'm smelting the iron that I already have, because if I do that, I will get a bucket, which I can then use to carry water, which I can then use to navigate this world. Anyway, if you would check this doctrine and taking it to its logical conclusion, then that would imply one of two things. Either A, denying the singularity of Jesus' personhood, which is the Nestorian heresy, and combating the Nestorian heresy is actually why the Theotokos doctrine was declared, to emphasize the true unity of Christ's two natures in one person, whereas Nestorianism splits them into two separate persons. Since the whole Mother of God thing is fundamentally about affirming the nature of Jesus. Ooh, look, emeralds. Unfortunately, you need iron to mine emeralds. And I currently don't have any iron anymore. Oh, there are my torches. Uh-oh, a baby zombie. This is gonna be hard. There. But I made it less hard, which ended up screwing me over more. Oh no, a baby zombie. These things are nightmares to deal with. He's not gone. And now he's writing something else. And now my sword's out of durability. So I need to run. This axe should also do damage. Hooray. So as I was saying, the whole Mary is the Mother of God thing is first and foremost about affirming the truth of who Jesus is, not claiming anything about Mary's own ontological nature. Oh no. Zombie. By the way, I was not calling Jesus a zombie. That's probably blasphemous. Skeleton. Those things are dangerous. And now I pigeonholed myself against this one. And now I pigeonholed myself against the two skeletons. I remember I died at 458. Which is astonishingly far from home. 125. So, other than Nestorianism, which splits Jesus into two people, basically, what other errors can you run into by saying that Mary is not the Mother of God? Well, the other issue with is denying that the full eternal divinity of Jesus. which would run into things like Arianism or adoptionism, or something else like saying that Jesus temporarily stopped being 100% God during the incarnation, which is not something that Christians should be affirming, obviously. Jesus was always 100% God. Even when in utero, which coupled with the unity, singularity of his personhood, means that Mary is the mother of God is the only logical conclusion to be reached. There are a lot of flowers here, and I'm already almost dead. And I came here with no tools, which is obviously a good thing. Fortunately, everyone else is also dead. Switch these sticks for torches. Basically, out with the useless sticks, in with the sticks that actually give me light. Again, I'm running low on stuff, which is obviously not a good thing to do when there are monsters trying to kill me. So I think it's very important to understand what this doctrine does and doesn't mean in order to avoid accidental heresy, because we don't want to say that Jesus is two people, and we don't want to say that Jesus was ever not 100% God, because both of those are heretical. Oh, this is relatively flat, so... Oh no, these terrible baby zombies. Oh no, and now I'm about to die. Again. Give up, look for iron elsewhere. Okay, in that case I will give up and look for iron elsewhere. Because rule number 1 of mining is don't get killed too many times. also left the place of getting killed because I don't want to get killed too many times when I'm mining. Remember the emerald. Though emeralds don't have much use other than it with the villager mechanic. Weird that a one-trick pony is that rare. Look, iron. Which is, of course, very important. Thanks for doing most of the work, Creeper. Even though you almost killed me in the process. Weird how I'm talking about Christian theology in a Minecraft video that I opened up with by talking about Redeemed Zoomer. I'm running low on torches and food. There. There. That should at least dangerous monster proof this part of the corridor. And now there is a skeleton. Haha, take that, skeleton, I win. What do I do now? Maybe I could just dig a 2x2 straight down to see if there is any other interesting stuff. And also to whittle down my wooden pickaxe. There, so it doesn't get unbearably dark. No, I'm supposed to whittle down my wooden pickaxe. I don't need more copper, so... Okay, understood. Don't jump when standing on these stalagmites, because if you do, you'll do this thing called take damage. A mushroom. And now it's dark. Do I have 2 sticks? Yes. And I have iron. And I have a stone sword. Come back to 400. Uh-oh, skeletons. Which means that it is time for me to leave. Because I came here to obtain iron, not to be killed. And I was just inches away from being killed. Good. I am not only protecting my life, but removing clutter from my inventory. And now I need to find my, what's it called? Important stuff. Good. That is good when they just blow themselves up without harming me. I'll watch this back later to find out where my, my furnace was. There, now I am safe from everything.